And then equal parts flour to butter, so about 4 tablespoons total. All right. And finally, I got chicken stock. You can this is homemade, but you can of course use store-bought, or if you don't have that, you can use water and just you know, add some chicken bouillon, or leave the chicken flavor out completely if you want. That's fine too. So we're just looking to very lightly toast this roux, just so that no raw flour flavor really remains. Okay. And then we're gonna add a few cups of chicken broth. We're gonna test out the Chef John hot roux cold liquid no lumps method, and I think we'll be just fine. And finally, we'll add back in carrots and potatoes, and that's that. We're gonna let this come to a simmer. It'll thicken up. If it looks a little too thick, I don't want it to burn on the bottom of the pan, so if it looks a little too thick, I can add a little bit more chicken stock to it, or water to thin it out. And the idea is we want it to look a little thinner than we're going to serve it, because as this stuff cooks down, obviously the sauce, as the vegetables soften, the sauce is also going to reduce and thicken. Oh, we're forgetting a couple secret ingredients here, sorry. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of honey, just for some sweetness. So, you know, Japanese food tends to be sweet and savory. So Japanese curry is not usually very spicy. It can be, but it's usually not. It's usually more of a sort of sweet and savory blend. So a couple teaspoons of honey. Okay. And then the way my grandmother and my mother always did it is adding some raisins to there as well. This is a sort of controversial ingredient. Some people enjoy raisins in their Japanese curry, some people don't. You could also do apple chunks. Some people like apple chunks. My sister probably does. She's weird like that. Okay, let's mix all that in. It's looking a little thick to me right now, so I'm just gonna add the rest of that chicken broth. And so that will be enough that as the potatoes and carrots tenderize and the chicken cooks through, the sauce will reduce down to a nice consistency. And then we'll season it with a little bit more salt and pepper at the end. All right, so I'm gonna let this come to a simmer, cook down. Yum. And I will see you in about 30 seconds, because I wanted to show you once it comes to a simmer over high heat, I'm gonna reduce this down to maintain a real bare simmer, cover it, and let it cook. And then I will see you in 10 minutes or so, maybe slightly longer, no. So let's see if everything's done. I think it should be. Let's try a potato. Yep. We're looking for like tender but not falling apart. All right, so now at this point we just gotta finish seasoning. Some people like to put soy sauce, but aside from milk protein, we're also doing no soy protein in the house right now. So I'm just gonna use salt, a little bit of MSG, and actually I think I could use a touch more honey. Let's sweeten the deal, huh? All right, let's see where we are there now. Texture's looking good. Reduced down a little bit. Looks sort of saucy, but not soupy and not gloppy, which is how you like it, because you want enough sauce to get in with that rice. This is one of those dishes that you eat with a spoon in Japan. So a little bit more. right. And I think we're about done. Oh, you know what I'm going to add to here? It's because everybody in my family likes them. We're going to do some frozen peas. You can use, you know, there's lots of different vegetables you can do in here. So if you like sweet potatoes, go for it. If you like little pearl onions, go for it. Anything really that would fit into a sort of stew, like a Western style stew, you can put into here. Rutabaga, if you know what a rutabaga is. All right. Very good. I'm gonna save this till tomorrow, but I'm gonna grab some for myself. My family will eat the rest tomorrow because most of them are asleep right now. So do a little rice in the bowl. And grab a ladle. Some curry, some extra sauce. I love the texture those onions get in this dish. All right, and then I'm gonna finally finish it off with some sliced Chinese chives, very classic addition to this. So you can use scallions for sure if you prefer, or if you can't find Chinese chives. I just happen to have like a huge bunch of these right now. Chinese chives. And some pickles. This is pickled eggplant. You can use something like beni shoga, you know, like the red pickled ginger if you don't have pickled eggplant, or pickled daikon is very common. But some kind of pickles always go with rice and curry.